John Dutton died.
Really? What happened?
That's a story for another time.
I'm looking for Travis Wheatley.
You the masseuse?
This is on the table, but in a big game that can happen.
If you've been keeping up with Yellowstone Season 5, then you already know there's just so much to unpack, especially with all the twists and turns setting the stage for the highly anticipated spinoff, 4 Sixes. As many of you know, the Yellowstone universe is expanding faster than ever. But let's be real for a second, some of Taylor Sheridan's recent creative decisions have left many of us scratching our heads in confusion and disbelief. And trust me, you are not ready for his craziest idea yet. Let me ask you this. Can you imagine Sheridan's Yellowstone character as the lead in 4 Sixes? Well, me neither. But apparently he can. Before we get into the 4 Sixes' doomed fate though, can we talk about Taylor Sheridan for a second? This man isn't just the creative genius behind Yellowstone, he's also now officially dominating the show. And not just as some minor cameo or background ranch hand. Oh no. In recent episodes, he's made himself front and center by taking on an expanded role as Travis, a character who used to pop in here and there as an enigmatic sidekick. But now, Travis has somehow transformed into a major player who's stealing a lot of the spotlight. And I hated every single second of it. But let me know how you felt about it. And here's where it gets wild. In episode 13, not only is Travis suddenly everywhere, but he's also paired up with Bella Hadid, who's playing his much younger girlfriend. Bella Hadid, like the supermodel. Is it just me, or is it like Sheridan decided to take a detour into Fantasyland? I mean, sure, Bella's real-life background in horse cutting makes her casting a unique nod to authenticity, but the way her character has been written? Yeah, no. Pairing her with Travis is a choice that's giving major ick vibes, at least to me. Please feel free to disagree with me in the comments. And don't even get me started on that strip poker scene. You know the one. Beth Dutton, yes, our beloved, sharp-tongued, fiercely independent Beth, reduced to trading flirty jabs with Travis? I wish we never got the Part 2 OD Season 5 so that I wouldn't have to watch that terrible scene. It's like Sheridan is writing his own cowboy daydream, and we're all along for the ride whether we like it or not. So, what's the endgame here? Here is what I've heard from the behind-the-scene rumors. There are speculations that Sheridan is gearing up to make Travis the face of 4 Sixes. Yep, that spin-off series some of you guys are very excited about. And honestly, it's hard to argue against those rumors when you consider how much screen time Travis is getting in Yellowstone lately. All this attention he's been getting could have gone to literally any of the core Dutton family drama, which is what we're actually tuning in for when we watch Yellowstone. But nope, Sheridan seems determined to make sure Travis gets his moment in the spotlight, and he won't stop with Yellowstone alone. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty of Travis Wheatley's rumored role in the upcoming spinoff. Suppose Sheridan is truly positioning Travis as the central figure of 4 Sixes, which seems to be the case. In that case, we're looking at a potential game changer for the Yellowstone franchise, and not necessarily in a good way. Think about it. Travis started as a side character with a very specific niche appeal. He was the mysterious horseman who added a dash of intrigue whenever he appeared on screen. But now, with this sudden surge of importance and very playboyish lifestyle, there is a high chance that his character will overshadow the grounded, authentic ranching vibes that 4 Sixes was supposed to be all about. Picture this for a second. Instead of giving us a spin-off that's focused on the everyday challenges and triumphs of running a historic Texas ranch, which was the original premise of 4 Sixes, we could end up with a show dominated by Travis's over-the-top antics. We're talking even more strip poker scenes, melodramatic romances, and more self-indulgent cowboy moments that do little to add depth to the story. In other words, what could have been a refreshing, grounded addition to the Yellowstone universe risks turning into nothing more than a vanity project. And let's be real, Travis doesn't exactly have the personality to carry a show on his own. He's tolerable in small doses, but as the leading man, that's a tall order in my opinion. Let me know what you think though. Would you like to see Travis as the leading character in 4 Sixes? That being said, there's still hope. If Sheridan would listen to the criticism and lean into the gritty, nuanced storytelling that made Yellowstone such a hit in the first place, then I believe there's still a chance Travis could evolve into a layered character with real emotional stakes. Maybe he could even become a mentor figure or a flawed hero trying to navigate the complexities of modern ranch life. I know, it seems impossible based on what we saw in the previous episode. And yet, never say never. Still, if the show continues to lean into the over-the-top theatrics we've been seeing recently, it will most definitely alienate all of us who are craving something fresh, relatable, and authentic. Now, let's talk about the spin-off itself. As many of you know, 4 Sixes is set on a real, historic ranch in Texas, and it's clearly Sheridan's passion project. Unlike Yellowstone, which is all about political intrigue, family drama, and land disputes, this new show promises to go back to basics. At least this has been the selling point of the series so far. Apparently, the focus will be on the day-to-day grind of ranch life. Think cowboys, cattle, and those iconic Texas sunsets. So everything we hated to watch on Yellowstone Season 5 but would like to see in a completely different series. We already know that some familiar faces will be making the move to Texas. Jimmy is obviously a given, and Teeter is already confirmed. There's also speculation that we might see Rip and Beth in some capacity. But here's the big question. How does Travis fit into all of this? If he ends up taking center stage, it could completely change the tone of the series. Instead of an ensemble-driven drama about ranching, we could end up with The Travis Show, featuring one cowboy's personal fantasies. I don't know, you guys. I have mixed feelings about all these. It's a gamble, for sure, and only time will tell if Sheridan's creative vision will pay off or flop. Let me know what you think about all this. For more weekly updates on the Yellowstone universe, make sure to like and follow. If you want to get a deep dive analysis on how Travis ruined Yellowstone Season 5, watch the video on the screen.